Hello, fellow Scorpios. This is Blue Flower Tarot, and what we are going to do in this reading is we are going to look at how you can receive this year. Oh, wow. Well, there we go. In 2024. Okay, so how you can receive in... Oh, that card is turned around in the deck, or... Yeah. Oh, there's two... Oh, wow. So we have cards turned around in the deck. Okay. Ooh, I love this. Okay. And wow, at the bottom of the deck, yes, beautiful. Again, we are looking at how you can receive this year. So some of you Scorpios, I know I'm a Scorpio as well, and we do tend to get into energies of, since we are a water sign, we have strong empathic abilities and we can soak in a lot, and we can kind of forget, one of the most important things in our skill box, a skill set as human beings, is also to receive, and receive with ease also. So I feel like Scorpios and most water signs, well, a lot of people in general, like give, and don't really work on the energy of receiving. So that's what this reading is about. So how you can receive in 2024. So starting off, we had this fall out right away. Improving health. I always look at this card because it has looks like an Ace of Cups in the center of the heart center there. And to me, the Ace of Cups in tarot that's just to me personally as a reader, but to me, it does represent that sort of fourth chakra, your cup spilleth over, of beautiful unconditional love. So everything, anything and everything you can do to improve your self unconditional love is going to improve your health this year. And then you also have these two cards, which were turned around in the deck. So obviously wanting to be seen, if you believe, and there's an opportunity. Okay. So if you believe, there is an opportunity. All right. So how can Scorpio start receiving into... Okay. So this is stuck in the deck sideways. So that means it's something that really does need to be addressed. And it's like stuck. Okay, Seven of Swords. Wow. All right, perfect card. Seven of Swords is that suspect card. It's like, it means a lot of things, but the way I'm hearing this means for you is like really being suspect of everything. Tiptoeing around situations, being too stealth for your own good. Maybe this is a year where it's time to stop tiptoeing around things and trying not to be noticed. Maybe this is a year where you start really expressing what is on your mind, what's in your heart, and not being afraid to do that. Not worrying about, well, I don't want to trample on anyone, or I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, or anything like that. Maybe this is a year where you do need to be more, not trampling over anyone, of course, but, be more expressive. It's also a card to me of patterns that need to be seen, like really seen within yourself, especially mental patterns. And it's kind of tied into fight or flight to me as well. So really inspecting that within yourself and seeing and recognizing any fight or flight type patterns in your life, and sticking it out, and mentally training the mind to not tiptoe around things anymore. All right, bring it out. Okay, so, all right, what else do we have for Scorpio, please, as far as how they can receive? Tell me about love. How can we're going to look at a few different areas for you. How about that? How can they receive better in, like, romantic love and, like, really having a good, more profound and deep reciprocity type relationship, please? How can Scorpio receive more in love? The Four of Wands, beautiful. Well, there you go. Probably means love is coming. Oh, but you may not see it. Okay. Ooh, all right. Wow, Scorpio. I mean, this is exactly what this reading is about. There's the Ace of Cups, which I was talking about. There you go. And the Six of Pentacles is the card of equal reciprocity. Okay, so what we have here... is a failure to communicate. Okay, which Yeah, maybe. I don't see that. Oh my gosh, 10 of Cups at the bottom. Scorpio, I feel like this could be a year you could be very happy, quite frankly, in a relationship if you can see it. All right. Like if you can recognize it for what it is. Yeah, definitely time to stop sidelining yourself and tiptoeing around love. I do feel like it is time for you to be seen and allow this to come in. Wow. I mean, really, Ace of Cups and Six of Pentacles, those are great cards because these are all on their own. These are great cards. Okay, so here's the like problem child, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So I do see a relationship for you that could really flourish this year, and it's mutual. This is a good relationship. So it's balanced, it's grounded, it's got passion, it's got the emotional independence yet unity here. All right, because both of these cards are about like balance and unity that are flanking, and then with the Ace of Cups right in the center here. However, and we have the little bit of problem child because it's like here's the Ace of Cups that is being handed almost like out of the sky from the hand of God, right? But don't be Scorpio, just like no. I'd rather have those spilled cups, or, think about all those other cups I could have had. Don't look at the body language with the crossed arms, right? That's not open. That's not open to receiving whatsoever. That's like sitting under a tree and daydreaming about like what you could have, what you should have, what should have happened, this, that, and the other, or all the fun you could be having, or, all those things, and not noticing that, hey, there's something right here, right in front of you. Okay, and then here it is. Boom. So I do feel like, opening your eyes to opportunity and not suspecting everyone. All right, I feel like that is your message as far as how to receive in love. And wow, Scorpio, I think, you could really find someone this year. It looks like you could be really happy with someone. 10 of Cups and 4 of Wands are great cards. And this is like, I mean, yeah. Score Scorpio. That's like the perfect relationship for you. All right, these two cards, because it's like it does bring the element of just overflowing. I always think of this card as like hope springs eternal. So it's this like beautiful energy that's like heart chakra energy, and then it's like equal sides. So it's like you won't feel like, oh, I don't know, is this person as into me, or the other way, like, oh, I don't know if I'm really into this person. This is going to be equal feelings here that are going to really flow. So that is really fantastic. So let's see how you can recognize this opportunity better. So how might Scorpio receive this? Oh, well, there we go. So those cards just turned around. Judgment and Justice. Okay, so by recognizing that a karmic cycle for you has ended. Okay, so I would say also to like not to judge someone or situations too harshly before, again, like do not be too suspect. Obviously, you want to keep your spidey senses and all that, right? But not to the point where you are just like looking for problems when you meet people, or if you're already in a relationship or what have you. It's like not judging things too harshly, okay, within yourself, within them. But I would say mostly this is just saying it's like that I don't feel like you really need to do anything except to believe that there is an opportunity here. All right, I think that's your main job this year, is to believe there are opportunities. And even if it's been like the worst dry spell ever, or you've just had the worst relationships ever in the past, it's like believe that they're actually, don't be so jaded that you suspect everyone or tiptoe around feelings and feel like, well, love isn't for me. I just want to focus on my career, or, things like that. It's like be open to things. There's a karmic cycle here that's done for you, and now something really beautiful is coming in for you. So what a beautiful message here. Some of you, it could be a Leo or a Gemini. Oh my god, the Tower card, my gosh, or the Emperor. Those are the cards that were off the top if I would have kept going. So yeah, you guys have like a massive possibility here of real change. There might even be like a move. Some of you may be buying, purchasing property or something along those lines, really taking the reins in a situation and making good decisions. Because with a Strength card and Lover's card here, this could absolutely be making really good decisions about your happiness and really taking the taking the bull by the horns and like moving forward here. So wow, amazing. Okay, all right, good stuff. All right, so tell me about how can Scorpio receive in whoops. I almost did a whole bunch of reversals there. Don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. How can Scorpio receive as far as, let's maybe work, career, things like that. Let's ask that, and then we'll just kind of wrap this up with like some general oracle energy advice for you for this year of 2024 to see more, again, more insight into how you can receive. All right, so tell me about how Scorpio can receive as far as work and career, finances, anything along those lines. How can they better receive here in 2024 when it comes to like their money, their financial status? Okay. Oh, it is written. Oh, I do have reversals. Okay, so we'll go for it. I guess I did it wrong. Okay, so we have 7. Okay, beautiful. So stop waiting for it. Stop looking for it. To me, the 7 of Pentacles is sort of like watching a, what do they say about like watching the pot on the stove boil? Like it'll never boil when you're watching the pot. I forget. It's said more eloquently than the way I put it, but you get the gist of it. I feel like with this coming out in reverse, it's like it's time to stop over assessing everything and like wondering, well, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I try this? Should I just stick with this? You know, and instead it's like dropping all of that. Stop the overthinking and stop like watching and waiting for the pot to boil. And as you know, maybe become a little more social, or you become a little bit more involved in different areas of your life, then I feel like then your opportunities can come in. Yeah, definitely emotionally detaching from results is going to be your winner in that respect. Okay, so how else can, and also working smarter, not harder, I would say with this as well. So how else can Scorpio receive as far as money and finances this year in 2024? The 3 of Pentacles, great card as well. So the 3 of Pentacles is about working with others. It can be like a co-creation type card, or at least like incorporating other people into what you're doing. So not trying to just lone wolf everything. So like, for instance, you know, if you want to be like on your own, you want to be an entrepreneur or something like that, it doesn't necessarily, this card doesn't say, oh, you have to go find partners. But it would say like, don't try to do every single thing on your own. Go get some like technical advice, hire someone to do, you know, this part of your business opening and this part of your business opening, you know, something like that. It's like, be open to working with others. Also too, if it's not about entrepreneurship, if it's just like you work in, a big company or something like that, then this would be about recognizing that everyone, or at least trying your best to recognize, all right, that everyone does bring something to the table. That's why they're there. Even that lazy ass person who annoys the hell out of you and it feels like you have to do twice the amount of work because they don't, you know, that kind of thing. It's like still, it's like finding though, like there is a reason why that person is there. And maybe that's it to create some sort of antagonistic energy with you that drives you to maybe go find a better job. You know, you never know why someone is where they are within the workplace. And even though it's a lot of times we want to criticize this or criticize that, everybody brings something to the table. We all do. So it's like about recognizing that and doing your best to work with it in those parameters of the best that we can do and the best that we can try to achieve in seeing what good someone does bring to a situation. So working well with others, I would say, right? Remember those t-shirts that were like popular in the like 90s, I think, you know, team player or whatever, you know, all those phrases that Scorpios hate, that's like what to embrace, I feel. Okay. What else? The Ace of Wands, well, just getting fired up too, thinking about new things, creative new avenues, following your passion. All right, I know that's pretty standard stuff, right? But that's what's coming out. So the Ace of Wands is about getting creative with things, trying new things, getting new ideas, finding what you can to get motivated about. Ace of Swords too, and then being very clear about what that is. All right, so you have two cards of new beginnings here. I feel a lot of energy for you this year. I do feel like this will be a very good receiving year for you, Scorpio. If you can definitely get into that, if you believe, opportunity energy here, because the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords are definitely about new starts, new clarity, new passion, and getting fired up about things, but then following through with your mental clarity. Okay. Remember that Seven of Cups I held up at the very beginning of this reading when I was going through and explaining Scorpio cards, and how it was sort of like smoke and mirrors unless you hone in and you really pick something and go for it. All right. Then it's like nothing can stop a freaking Scorpio. Right? When you get fired up about something or you have passion for something, you are going to do that mental, honing in, research, whatever it takes to get there. That's what's needed this year. All right. Getting into that mode. I feel like you guys are tired of that though. Like you're tired. Maybe there's been a lot of failed, passions or things that went to the wayside or something like that. Well, your key might have been because you may have been trying to do them alone. And there's something here about needing to incorporate others into your field, okay, in some way. All right. Okay. So how else can Scorpio receive financially this year? Okay. The Sun in reverse. Interesting. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let me clarify that. Yeah, this could have a lot to do with that optimism, that not feeling optimistic, feeling like everything's too competitive. Let's see. Clarify the Sun and Five of Wands as far as what Scorpio needs to receive. Why is this here, please? Clarify that. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. Hanged Man. Seeing something from a different perspective. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, all right. Wow. Okay, I think I see where this is going. Oh, there's, yeah, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. So now we have a lot of reversals. There's something here to deeply realize. Okay. And it's about like past experiences. So I feel like with the Sun and the Five of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Hangman coming up straight. So this Hangman, I feel like, is in this position trying to show you how to look at something from a different perspective. So that you may feel like you cannot stand out in your field. You may have lost optimism based on like the competition, or like it feels like you can't cut through or get through to people. Like if you're in a management position, for instance, it's like, oh my God, I cannot wrangle these people. It's like they're going to do whatever they want to do. They don't seem to see the bigger picture. Okay, so whatever it is for you. All right, there's this energy here of feeling sort of defeatist and not seeing the brighter side of things, right? Which, and I get why. I can understand that. But now it's time to look at something from a different perspective. Now, here's the tricky part, though. It's like, with all of these cards in reverse, okay, I feel like with the Page of Swords, we'll take them a little bit at a time. Page of Swords, Five of Swords, and Hermit card. Hermit card is about wisdom, all right? It's about that inner wisdom. And if it was in its upright, it would be shining light and saying, hey, look at this. This is why, all right? But it's in the reverse. Here's what I think. I feel like you keep trying to solve a problem and keep trying to look at something from a different perspective, that it's not about any of that. And that brings us back to here, right? Is like overthinking things, reassessing things, that sort of deal. And it's like, I feel like you stop, you try to glean this new perspective, you try to garner from your inner wisdom, the Hermit, which you have in spades, because, right, Scorpio, But that ends up making you like more angry, right? Because the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords, this is about like studying, learning something, but this is about like getting ticked off about something, or things aren't going your way, so it makes you like very resentful, and then makes you want to just argue, everything. But I don't think it's with people. I feel like it's like you want to argue the world, all right, or the inner wisdom that you have. Like, why isn't my inner wisdom paying off? I have this inner wisdom. Why is that? I've studied for that. Why isn't it working for me? So I do feel like you keep going through all these different perspectives. And it's like when the actual situation is, I feel like it's because you haven't really picked what it is you truly want to do. Because again, with these reversals, so because the Queen of Cups is your energy, Scorpio, right? And I'm assuming, Cups, right? And the Seven of Cups, again, is a Scorpio card. So, and the Two of Wands is about needing to, having two directions that you could go, being at this crossroads, but there is a barrier here. It's a small barrier, but there is a barrier. But it's like, you got to put your hand on the Ace of Wands, okay, and really choose what you want to see in your world. All right, you can't like kind of have this and that and this and that, and then, not really being clear on what it is exactly that you want. So I feel like that the best way to receive is to stop overthinking, to stop relying that your inner wisdom and inner depth is going to get you through this. Stop relying on, well, I do have a lot of dreams, that should be enough. That's not going to be enough. And stop thinking also that it's like, well, why even try? Everything's too competitive. All those things none of those are the answer. Your answer is this: stop overthinking and start working. And even if this isn't about, like, this could even be on a deeper cosmic level. If it's not necessarily about working with others, it can mean like work with everything you got as far as mind, body, spirit. All right, like get those aligned. And that is what's going to like bring in the new energy that you need. Otherwise, there's a danger here of just repeating a lot of overthinking, trying to look at things from different perspectives that isn't really helping you. What's really helping you is to look at the disappointments that you've had before, Three of Swords, and rest on your Ace of Swords, which is your truth. Get to the truth of things. The truth is you deserve offers. All right. Queen of Pentacles. So, Queen of Pentacles is like the career card. That's the one you want to see. She's grounded. She's doing well. She's making money, those types of things. So it's too much overthinking and too many possibilities, or this and that and the other and the other and the other and the other, when yes, those things exist, but overthinking them is not the solution. All right. So let me get a couple cards for you, advice cards based on that. And then we're just going to get the overall advice for this reading. But I want to get some specifically for you on this. Okay. So tell me more about how Scorpio can recognize this like Three of Pentacles to them. Okay. Tell me more about that for Scorpio. So they can receive good finances and strength. Oh my God. Seriously. Could that be more obvious? Literally, that is insane. Cooperation instead of competition. That is exactly what this card is. Like I said, realizing everyone brings something to the table, even the one that annoys you, the one that, overachieves or underachieves, all that kind of stuff. They all bring something to the table. So this is incredible. All right. And wow. Okay. So this card says, what's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Cooperative partnerships. And look at the card that came out with it. It is the master number 22, blessed. Boom. All right. And we have second chakra at the bottom of the deck. You need to get that will, that desire to do these things. Okay. All right. So with that, let's get to the very last round of, these are my particular cards for work career. Now we're going to get to the other deck that is going to be some energy and advice for you as well. All right, for receiving in 2024. So, Scorpio, if you found this video helpful, please thumbs up, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to get one main energy card for you as far as what is the main energy for you to tackle in 2024, in a good way or maybe in a more trickier, tough way. Let's see. What is the energy that Scorpios watching this video, what do they need to tackle the most in their life in 2024 in order to receive blessings? Okay, purpose. Oh, love it. Purpose. And it says, the mantra is, I know what I am here to do. And that makes a lot of sense because I feel like there's all this struggle and excuse making and this and that and the other that is legit. But I also think it's due to a lot of, again, that cooperation and partnerships, but also with that Seven of Cups kind of energy, not really honing in exactly what you feel you are here to do. All right. And that's a tough one. I understand that can be, but worry will not get you there. Worrying about it is not going to help you define your purpose. What will help you define your purpose? And I use that word loosely because it's like, I feel like people have different purposes at different times of their life. So don't feel like, oh my God, I've wasted my life. I never found my life's purpose. All right. I think there's too much programming that goes into that, where people feel like they have to find their destined purpose of this and that and the other for their entire life. Whereas maybe it's like, you just need to find your purpose for now. So your purpose right now might just be to get more creative. Your purpose for now might be get more motivated. Your purpose for now might be, get more exercise so you can be in a better mood. Something like that. All right. Don't take it too much, but know what you are here to do. You know your skills, Scorpio. And if you don't, get a pad of paper and write them down. What are you good at? Even if they don't make sense in the money world, that's fine. Just write down, what are you good at? And that will give you a little bit more of a clue as to, go from there. I don't have to tell you. You're the researchers. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So what else? Final messages do we have for Scorpio about their their purpose? That's funny. About their receiving ability in 2024. What else does Scorpio need to know in order to receive good things in 2024? Oh, I like that. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like short and sweet. Short and sweet. Okay, courage. Okay, so male Scorpio energies, or your male Scorpio energy within you, regardless of what gender you are, needs to have more courage. Okay, it's like needs to go face some things that look a little, the forest looks scary, right? But it's like needing to have the courage to just like walk in, do what you're here to do and have the courage to do it. Okay, so let's see. Your first card that flew out is the vast universe. I like this card because I feel like it's a reminder that there's so much more. And we know that, right? We're Scorpios. We get it. There's like a lot of deeper things that we do notice about the world and all of that. However, we can also get really kind of almost like hermit-esque, where it's like our little world then, becomes like where, our room, or, we'll hide out, or, oh, we just go to this grocery store, or, oh, I just take this path to work, or, things like that. We can get very routine and repetitive and that sort of thing. I feel like with the vast universe coming out, this is more of realizing, like if you were an eagle, right? Higher sign of Scorpio. If you were an eagle flying around, it's like you would see so much more of the layout, right, of things. I feel like higher views are going to be very important to you this year. All right, to not just look at like your little gas station, your little grocery store, your little, room, hiding out, things like that. It's like get out, do things, be more prominent, and deliberate, I feel, and also look for opportunity. I feel like that is really important. Don't have your head down. Don't be in your head. Don't be, standing in line at the grocery store thinking about, deep existential, dark cavernous, I don't know, whatever, it's like have your eyes open, look around, smile at people, meet people, and be more involved, I feel, for that. Realize, yeah, that there's more to your like small world. There's a whole vast universe of possibility if you believe opportunity. Okay, you also have Angel of Strength, beautiful, with Door to Romance and Journey. Hello, Scorpio. I'm telling you, I feel like you guys are going to have a romantic interest this year. And it's really interesting about this Journey card because it's like the card number is 2. But it's just one person and she's traveling. So I feel like some of you may take a trip to meet someone with the 2 here. Okay. You also have the master number 33 here with Door to Romance. And with the 50 with Angel of Strength, that could be a bit of an obstacle for you this year, is to really like let higher powers be the strength for you. All right. Again, you don't have to boots on the ground it all the time, Scorpio. You don't have to be the warrior all the time. Give some of that up to higher energies here, and don't let the obstacles like slow you down. All right. Give that stuff up then. Like they say, give it to God, or, that kind of energy. I feel like that's going to be very important for you. But other than that, yeah, I feel like somebody's looking out for you here, and there's going to be a opportunity here with Door to Romance to have more romance in your life this year. All right. Don't close those doors. Let them be open. I feel like you could meet somebody really good this year. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you would like a personal reading, I will link that in the description box, and you can like and subscribe this video. That would be very helpful. Thank you so much. All right, take care.